Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to this video. My name is Bandz Damoyi, and in this video I wanted to speak about what to do with your goals and dreams if you have those. I think most people do have goals or dreams or things that they just want to do in life, but for me, this whole thing of chasing your dream always felt scary, like especially when I was younger, because it meant that whatever I was doing, it wasn't guaranteed, or it wasn't gonna be easy to do, because I was very ambitious, and I had very high, big dreams, I would say. So it's always felt very scary, and sometimes it feels like a cliche when you say you're chasing your dreams, but everyone else seems to just be, getting the next job that's available and just doing what they can to make enough money for this weekend or to survive in that month. So I don't think a lot of people have that type of fulfillment where they're doing what they love and what they're passionate about. So I think it's quite rare to find someone who's doing something that they love, they're passionate about, and that's their goals and that's their dreams. But I wanted to give you about 5 tips from my own experience of like how you can approach this whole chasing your dreams thing that we are doing. The first tip that I have for you is try to focus on one thing at a time. I think it's very easy for us ambitious people to just say, I have all these dreams that I want to do, and you want to be a photographer, a graphic designer, you want to be a singer, you want to be a rapper, you want to do all these things. But I think it's important to, maybe on a weekly basis or on a daily basis, to just focus on one thing, on one task or one piece of work or whatever it is. If you're a graphic designer, to focus on those images, or focus on graphic design, instead of trying to do everything at the same time, which I think could be very draining. Like for me, it has been very draining and affected me mentally, like when I'm looking at different things and I say I need to do this and that and that and that alone. So I think we need to focus on one task at a time, be in the moment, and try to do it as well as we can, because right now is all we have, this moment. So what are you doing in this moment to take you forward? So the second and third, I'm going to start with the second piece of advice that I have for you, is just finish the tasks that you start, or at least most of them, because I was also going through this as a producer, just making beats but not finishing them. So I would start beats and I would work on them and I spend a lot of time on them, but at the end of the day I wouldn't have any beats to present to artists, because I wasn't done with a lot of them. Most of them I wasn't done with, but I started. So I think it's important to just finish your task, to concentrate sometimes on putting your head down and finishing that task, that specific task. And the third tip as well is just to help you be more organized. I think it's important to have a schedule. So it's going to depend on what you're doing with your life. Maybe if you're a student, then you can have a schedule for when you're not at school and you're not studying for exams or things like that. And then if you do have a job, maybe you can have a schedule for after work or when you get home. I know that some people could work from like 7 to like 11 a.m. 11 p.m. right? They could work during that time. So I think a schedule is important also to hold yourself accountable and to say, this is what I want to do, to turn those dreams into goals, something that you can tackle. So the fourth tip that I have for you is to try to constantly improve your perspective on things and just how you see things. And I think it's important here to read books from authors that inspire you or that have interesting ideas, or ideas that you find interesting. So I think we always need to challenge ourselves to think outside the box, obviously as a creative, but as well to constantly to read about other people's experiences and how they see life and see how we can adapt it. But as well, I think we can read those books, audio books. There's now YouTube material, there's YouTube videos where you can just go check out podcasts and see what's a better way of doing this, or what's a better way of looking at this whole situation. And I think that helps quite a lot as well. And in changing your perspective, I think we need to realize that we won't really arrive at a destination just to say, okay, this has been my life and I've finally got that Ferrari, so I can now die. I don't think we go through that. I think every time you set a goal and you say you want to be there, when you do get there, there's other things that you want to get to when you get there. Because I'm looking at myself as well, my situation. When I do get things, I feel like they're gonna make me happy, and then after some time I'm used to it and I'm looking at for the next thing. So yeah, you want to arrive. The things that you don't want in your life will teach you what you do want, and when you focus on what you do want, you create a new reality for yourself. And as well, my last tip, which is the 5th tip, I'd say try to do what you love with your life. Try to do what you love, because it gets very hard, I think, for everyone who's done business or maybe a creative career, like something like that. It gets very hard, or whatever dream, it gets very hard. So for you to be able to persevere better, you need to love what you do as much as possible and to love your process. So thank you very much for watching this video. Please like the video, subscribe, and I have a new EP coming out soon, which is a 4-track music project. Yeah, so you can search Bandz Damoyi probably end of this week or during this week to check it out. And thank you very much, guys, and I will see you in the next video.